once a week. Writes me letters. Wife calls me up, says, Pastor, my baby's brain is not there. The jail gives daddy a 3-day furlough to go out and be with his child. They thought in the early mornings, the early hours of Tuesday morning that maybe the baby would die. They let him out. He gets to be with his children for 3 days. After 24 hours of being at Children's Hospital, the neurologists and the doctors and the nurses and the experts say, I don't know. Maybe while he was in the womb, he laid on the umbilical cord, and the umbilical cord didn't send the signals to the brain to tell the brain to produce what it needs to produce. So they send him home. So they go home. It's Wednesday, it's Thursday. He says, Pastor, I got to go back Friday afternoon. I said, I'll be there. I want to talk to you before you go. You know the first thing God told me to tell him? Do not smuggle anything back into that jail. They are not your friends. They are not your friends. You go back to that jail with integrity and like a man, and you thank that institution for giving you 3 days, because to me, that's a miracle. I've heard of people in jail and just doing like 30 days and they won't let them out for their mama's funeral. They're just doing 6 months and they won't let them out for their daddy's funeral. They're just giving them a year and they won't let them out for because their kids are sick. That's a miracle. It's a miracle for you to be here with your family. So he gets out of jail. I go to visit him. I go to lay my hands on the baby. And I said, you know what? I know it was early. I know you guys have calmed down, but I have a question. What do you mean his brain is not there? You know, well, in front of the brain, the muscle is dead. And you have 2 major arteries that pump up through your neck into your brain, and those arteries are not there, and they're not pumping blood to the brain, so it's a dead muscle. And that part of the brain is the part of the brain then that produces laughter and that motor skills and personality and all the things that you do voluntarily, not involuntarily. For instance, your heartbeat beats without you thinking about it. All right, your lungs breathe in and out without you thinking about it. You blink your eyes without you thinking about it. But when you want to get up and go to the bathroom, or you want to get up and shoot a basketball, you want to get up and high five your neighbor, that won't work because it's not there. So you go to the house, and what do you tell the people whose babies have the brain that isn't there, and the daddy who at 5 o'clock got to go back and turn himself in, and the mama who's got to raise these babies all by herself? What do you say? Wait! Wait! Because your dream is not dead, your dream is not over, but from what I can see, your baby is here, your husband is here, there is food in your belly, and I feel the presence of God flowing out of me, and I got a word for you. Can you say amen? 28, I'm done. Have you not known? Have you not heard the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. He understands, is unsearchable. His understanding is unsearchable. He never faints. He never sleeps. He never calls time out. He never goes on break. He never not thinks about you. He's never not there. He never stumbles. He never falls, and he never loses. And he's right next to you saying, come on, if you wait just one more second, I'm getting ready to change things around. Can you say amen? He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. He gives power to the weak. Sometimes you need power. You know why? You know why? Weak. I'm not strong enough to tell this man no. I'm not strong enough to turn down the dope. I don't have the power I need to get up and do the things I need to do. I'm not strong enough to mentally hold this situation. I'm not strong enough to go on anymore. I'm weak. But if you wait on God, he says, I will increase your strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Real quickly, why an eagle? Why don't he say the wings of a fly? I've had a fly in my bedroom for the last week. He won't die. I promise you, I heard somewhere that flies die after like 24 hours. This fly is like Superfly. It's like music plays and thunder rolls, and he flies all around and lands on my face and lands on my toes and bugs me, and he goes right, I'm a short dude, so he goes right on to the ceiling, and he just sticks his tongue out at me, and he laughs at me. So why God didn't say on the wings of a fly? On the wings of a pigeon, on the wings of a hawk, but he said on the wings of eagles, because an eagle's wings are so strong and powerful that when the upstream flows high above the storm, the eagles can rest their wings. They don't even have to flap them. The wind just thrusts them high above the storm, and now they see the sun and look down on the clouds, and they fly up there without flapping their wings until the storm is over, and then they glide down. And then he says, they shall run and not be weary. Why shall we run and not be weary? Because he says, run the race. He says, run the race. But I want you to run and not be weary. I want you to run and not faint. I want you to put one foot in front of the other. No matter hell or high water, no matter obstacle, depression, no matter lack of finances or broken heart, I will cause you to